My darling Tamaris, one of the things I really love about your personality in our personal friendship, but also professionally in your work, that I resonate with and I try to echo both in my own life and in my own profession, is that we're both strong believers. If there is no right or wrong, there is no good or bad, there is energy, and there is an element of taking responsibility for ourselves. And if we don't like something, what do we need to do to change and to edit the story that we're running? And it's interesting because through the e-course, as you know, we talk about the energy center and how it's balanced. And when we're balanced, we're very loving and empathetic. And as a general rule, I believe you truly, truly convey that effortlessly. And from what you've talked about in your two relationships, in your two very significant relationships, it seems to be the embodiment of the deficient and then the excessive archetype. So with Julian, it seems to be deficient, where you had that heightened sense of loneliness or even isolation or even intolerance. And when we're like that, we really lack empathy. We lack compassion. We even have trouble trusting and even forgiving or even releasing judgment. And can you share some tips about how people can really overcome that element, especially when they've attracted either that kind of archetype or when they feel that they're embodying those characteristics?
Through, I guess, through the tools and resources that I use on a personal level, understanding yourself, understanding your strengths through the numbers and through the numbers in astrology is one of the amazing tools that I love, because you are not your parents. You are not your partner. You are you. And if you are a highly empathic person, like I am, like you are, Patty, you can really, really pick up on things around people and lose who you are. So when you understand how you are emotionally, how you actually communicate, the kind of relationships that how you project yourself, how you are with your attitude to things in life, and what makes your heart sing. When you can really understand that on a soul level, it gives you so much strength and so much power.
I agree.
Because you can really tune into yourself and go, this is who I am, and these are my strengths, and aren't I amazing?
Yes, completely. Even when we're in the other extreme, when we're excessive, because that's when we can be prone to being codependent or even jealous. Would you agree that the understanding yourself, knowing that you aren't your parents, you aren't your history?
It's instrumental. And I read something quite amazing that and I hope this comes out right, but when you leave home, you're not leaving home. You're actually like moving out with your parents again, and you're attracting these same people and these same experiences, and you'd be like, I'm not going to be like my mum or my dad, or you might be very blessed and have these amazing family that you come from, but from my experience, many people have ties with their family, and you are not them.
No.
And so understanding yourself and opening your energy centers with your chakras through your kundalini, it gives you so much power and so much strength, and it's fantastic.
You're absolutely right. It reminds me of that quote by Carl Jung, I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. And kundalini, the word kundalini itself means potential. So it's about moving up and being aware of your potential. And the thing is, in terms of enlightenment, it's actually not that difficult to get to a state of feeling like you are enlightened. It's staying there that can be tricky. And like another Ram Dass quote is, you think you're enlightened? Try spending 2 weeks with your family. Yeah.
And it's like when things are going wrong, are you cursing? Are you blaming? Are you being a victim?
Yes.
Are you going, okay, well, like this has come into my life, having a laugh about it and just moving through it, and what can I do to fix it? Becoming empowered and not being a victim to things, not blaming.
Yes.
When you're blaming, and that takes you into that victim role, and just you're not moving.
No.
You're rowing upstream.
You are. You're right. Because when you're the victim, that makes somebody else wrong and you right. And if you're righteous, there's not a space to move through things.